All right, JB going to be out of the docket first. We have about a 3-second difference between our players. JB's starting to make some work on his level 6 already. He's got a little bit of double opportunities, mostly vertical. He does have a few horizontals. We'll see if he takes this. He chooses to instead clear the double yellows in column 8 instead of going for the horizontal. He might go for it there, which he doesn't. He opts to go ahead and take the vertical instead.
For sure. And meanwhile, on Packie's board, he has some really fun stuff up top. Looks like there's an opportunity for some horizontal efficient stuff, but it's also a little bit risky just because of how high it is and how few supports there are beneath it. So he's going to be doing a lot of tucks to maybe try to preserve that until he has enough of a tower that he can do something good there.
Right. JB here on the right hand side. He's making quick work of his level 6. He's down his last 5 viruses. He's got an opportunity for this horizontal blue, which he does. He's just going to need about 10 reds now to get out of this level 6.
All the reds for sure. But he is keeping it close with Packie, which is absolutely an accomplishment. Looks like Packie will be out a couple seconds quicker and into level 7, and a very favorable opening board for Packie. Going to have lots of good stuff available to him at the top of the board. Looks like he's a little bit out of yellow at the moment, so he doesn't need to pay too close attention to being efficient with that. And as I say that, he makes a little bit of yellow garbage to make a giant combo down the left side of his board, and he is down in the bottom half of his board now, completely opening things up.
Yeah, Packie making really quick work of his level 7. Meanwhile, over here on JB's side, JB's got a really nice board. It's very diverse. He is going to start to have a little bit of a red issue as he's only got 3 left. Really nice horizontal on the bottom of his board to clear out those blues. JB making the work in this level 7. But he's not able to keep that pace up with Packie, as Packie only with 4 viruses left.
Yeah, Packie's definitely a monster, and JB was doing a great job down at the bottom of his board, but um, just got a little bit stuck. Looks like he's going to be finishing off level 7 very shortly. Meanwhile, Packie into 8, several viruses ahead, and look at this. It's interesting. He's sort of got blue everywhere on the left half of his board.
Yeah, a
But he
lot of
does
blues
have an
here.
entire column 3, Packie does, that doesn't have any viruses in it. So we'll definitely be seeing him put trash in that column when he needs to place trash. And you can see a little bit of that happening here. Meanwhile, JB has made it out of 7 and into 8. He's about 15 viruses behind at this point. So it's a pretty large lead for Packie. But anything can happen, I would say.
Absolutely. And I really like JB's board here. It's nice and diverse. He's going to run into a little bit of a problem in the center of his board. He's got a lot of red and a lot of yellow. It's going to be interesting to see how he's able to work this out. Meanwhile, over on Packie's side, Packie with a lot of blue on his board. And right now, Dimwit just not getting any blue. And as I say that, here he starts to get a double blue.
I mean, I think we've all been in that spot where the doctor just does not provide, and there's really not
Absolutely.
much you can do about it. There's also going to be a little bit of an interesting spot getting the final blue virus on the bottom. He's made himself a little bit of garbage to clear away before he can access it, which he has now done. Um, and he'll have a little bit of finishing off and get out of level 8 at a 420. Nice.
Really nice time by Packie. JB, though, making some really good work on his level 8. He had a really nice horizontal tuck down at the bottom of his board. He's down to just 5 viruses left. Gonna take this blue vertically, in column 1 to clear out and drill down onto the red. Down to just 3 viruses, takes this horizontal. Really nice play by JB. He's gonna be down, just needs 2 more reds. There's one, and there's one more, out at a 458.
Meanwhile, Packie has been laying down combo after combo and has got himself to a point where he just doesn't have yellow accessible to him, and has made a little bit of yellow garbage on the left, which he'll clear away straight away, and then going to set up for some more big combos on the right.
Yeah, and JB
But he is
only about
definitely getting stalled a little bit, I would say. The lead down to just 8 viruses. JB's really bringing it back here.
yeah, exactly what I was going to say. Um, and I'm wondering about that left side on Packy's board, but he does manage to clear out that garbage with a really nice double red. Packy has brought this down to about a 6, now 7 virus deficit behind Packy. But he's having a little bit of trouble with all this red and all this yellow on his left side of the board.
Yeah, and I think one thing that's interesting about Packy's board is like it's relatively common, I would say, for the number of viruses on his board to not really say the whole story because he's got so many combos lined up and ready to fire. And as he comes down to the last few viruses, of course, that becomes less relevant. But JB keeping it very close, just 4 viruses behind when Packy gets out at a 623.
Yeah, very nice time by Packy, but also a very well fought out battle by JB. He's going to go ahead and finish out this level, and which is going to be a good confidence booster for him, having this potential sub 7, and there it is out at a 646.
A very solid time. It's actually quite close to PB for JB. His PB on levels 6 to 9 being a 633. So he was really showing his skills here, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. So Packy takes the first crown of the match. JB trying to fight for his tournament life here, trying to take this next round and take us to a decider.
Uh, got the vape going on. Looks like a dragon.
Yeah.
Makes me chuckle. All right.
We have it ready from Packy. And Dimwit, I know you're really interested in this match because the winner of this match will go on to play you versus you or Don Vineyard.
Oh yeah. Yep. This is a match I'm keeping my eye on. It's uh, it's always scary playing Packy in the early rounds because he is just incredibly consistent at the early levels of this game by
Yes, I
comparison
can
to some
confirm
players.
that. All right, JB going to be out. Both of our players out at basically the same time. Only a 1 second difference between our players. Really liking Packy's board here. Packy's got a lot of horizontal opportunity
Oh,
for these reds.
did you see the little maneuver that Packy did there to get a triple clear with a single pill? Was
Missed it.
quite impressive. Meanwhile, JB clearing some stuff in a really efficient way. Uh, got the red from the middle in the middle of his board to clear that away very quickly, and then got a very nice no drop clear uh, high on his board by setting up a lightning bolt with between his garbage and the viruses. Very nice way to prepare for that.
And a really efficient play too. That lightning bolt, Mario fans. Hacky making some work in this level 6. He's down to 5 viruses, but 4 of those are blue, and he's having a little bit of a fight with Mario, but still having a really nice time here. Down to just 2 viruses left. Meanwhile, Packy down to his last, or excuse me, JB down to his last 6.
And it looks like JB is maybe setting up for some combos on the right to clear away some of that garbage. Um, You're going to need a specific pill here to make that work, but uh, getting all lined up for that. And
Yeah,
this will
I'm
take
really
care of most of the garbage, just a little bit of blue left, but can take care of that with the next blue pill he gets, and that double blue is going to be great for him.
Absolutely. Over here on Packy's side, he's setting up for a really nice drop combo, which he gets there. Now, yellow's a little bit of an issue for him. All his yellows are buried. He can maneuver down, and that's exactly what he's going to do to get that yellow in column 3. But now all his yellows are blocked.
That's true. On the other hand, he has cleared 2 entire columns of his board. I think this is a thing that Packy really likes to do, is to get a column completely clear. It gives you a lot of opportunities, makes you very flexible near that column. And JB getting set into level 7 here. Watching for it's a really unfortunate level 7 for JB, I would say, because the way the viruses were laid out, you sort of want to do a bunch of horizontal clears, but he just didn't have the platforms available because everything was up too high, and so he's having to clear everything vertically, which is slightly less efficient, and that seems to be costing him a little bit of time here.
Yeah, but and JB, just doing the best with what he can. But like you were saying, those vertical clears that he's having to make, it is slowing him down, and it's allowing for Packy to start to make some really nice progress on his level 8. He's down to 23 viruses, 22 now, and making some really quick work out of his level 8.
JB does get a nice cross clear combo to get rid of a bunch of garbage and open up his board. So definitely coming closer to being able to finish things off in level 7 here.
Yeah, that red in column 1 though is going to be a bit of an issue for him. I'd really like to see him clear out that blue horizontally. Oh no, he can. I see what he's going to do now. He's setting up to clear out the red horizontally. And there it is. He's out at a 407. But Packy about a level ahead of JB at this point.
Right. Now, do you think Packy is going to try for... No, the double horizontal, definitely not trying for that.
Well,
Although, maybe,
there it
unless...
is. There's that fat log.
Oh, baby. All of the same color is a tough one to pull off. But boy, does it
Absolutely.
feel good when you do. And so now he gets this double red, which is really good for him. He was trying to find as many things as he could do to wait for that. And look at that maneuver from Packy, getting the yellow pill all the way to the right, despite having everything in his way.
Yeah, a fantastic move, especially on high speed. That's a very tough tuck to make. So very well played by Packy.
Meanwhile, JB in kind of an interesting position. He is actually coming quite close to the end of his level here. And he has a couple plans that are sort of competing with each other, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we'll see that he clears away some blue on the right, and that gives him just what he needs to clear all this stuff at the bottom of his board horizontally. I decided not to go for the immediate horizontal clear on that stuff, and going to be working on his level 8 while Packy out at a 537.
A 537 for Packy, and that is the number 2 hot time for 6ix9ine in 2022. So very fast time by Packy.
Wow.
So
Wow,
Packy,
wow, wow.
Packy will take the round and the match, and as I said earlier, he'll go on to face the winner of Dimwit versus Don Vineyard, which will be coming at you tomorrow.